Hello everyone, Nebris here, and welcome to another episode. At the start of today's episode, I am going to be, wandering around here saying what's changed, what I did last episode in between me waiting for that stupid autarkic gates to finish. Did I explain that? I believe I explained that. Yeah, I definitely did. Um, Good finished his laser light show over here, and it looks to be a lot faster than mine. Even more significantly than oh, it's all gone. It's all gone. Maybe it exploded. Oh, but that's zirconium. That doesn't blow up when it explodes. This is a cool little step down system he has. It's very symmetrical, which I love. Speaking of symmetrical, a lot of people were commenting that I don't need this wooden pipe over here. But look at it. It makes it symmetrical. We can't not have symmetry here. And besides, it tells me that things are pumping out of it and not pumping and not just pumping in. You wouldn't get that little visual element if there was no wooden pipe there. So, the first change I'd like to point out to you guys. Well, first, did I mention I finished my slime soul shard? I now have a full blaze and a full slime soul shard. Ooh, what's going on here? This guy is still off, but these two are on. I wonder what they're doing. Oh, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They are re-enriching uranium. I have here two stupid little breeder reactors that took a bajillion copper to make. This is just a design I quickly came across and didn't really, look into it that much. I'm sure there's a better one out there. But this does its job. It's re-enriching uranium. Why would I want re-enriched uranium? What could you possibly do with that? Oh, I wonder. I wonder. Also, I made these highly advanced machine casings. Highly advanced. I believe that's what they're called. Machine. Oh no, just advanced. They're standard, reinforced, and advanced machine casings, which also require data control circuits. So yeah, now the heat capacity is 250, or yeah, 25K, or 2500K. I can read numbers. So now I can make tungsten, which I believe I've actually made some. So I think it got moved over here. Tungsten W. Oh, I wonder what that looks like in block form. Ooh, I'll be right back. I have a phone call. Hey guys, I'm back. I just went out to eat dinner with my friend. Yay! We watched the Celtics game. It was fun. Not really a basketball fan, but I enjoyed my time. I had the most amazing steak tip rib combo. Let me brag to you guys about that. Make some of you hungry. Probably release this around lunchtime, or maybe like an hour before lunchtime, so you guys really suffer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Um. Oh, hello. I just harvested that, and it's already another one. I'm really getting lots of UU matter pretty quickly. I'm really liking this. Really liking this. So yeah, tungsten. Oh yeah, we were gonna make a tungsten block. Can you make a tungsten block? Let's see. Tongue. Doesn't appear to be one. Oh, there's a tungsten comb. I bet Etho has tons of them. Oh, poor Badge. Oh yeah, over here I was playing with, this is the ruby, green sapphire, and blue sapphire blocks surrounded by lead. I made a pixel. Yay. Pixel. Um, yeah. I do not like this color. Pink is not very pretty here. I could have put it on the tops, I guess. And had pink trim up there, but Nah, I like that how it is. We're gonna make something awesome today. Do you know what we're gonna make? Let's just two enriched uraniums. That's always nice. What is a thick neutron reflector? That seems kind of weird. These guys didn't finish. I'm really sad about that. They're almost re-enriched uranium, but not quite. Oh no, plutonium just fell into my lap. Oh no. Oh no, this is terrible. Oh god, what goes in the corner? Oh, you guys knew what I was making. Oh, advanced circuits? That seems kind of silly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Time to go all North Korea up in this place. North Feed the Beast is best Feed the Beast. I just can't let Good see me with this.
Thank you.
Hello. What is he doing? Oh, he's making a... What you doing? He's making a rubber farm with his turtles. Which seems kind of silly because I have a full slime shard, and if you just, set up a slime spawner, you get infinite rubber very quickly. In fact, very, very, very quickly. Perhaps too quickly. What did... Oh. Oh, there's a very specific tree tap turtle. I've got to see this. See, where is he? Where's the little guy? Oh, all these flowers! What is this guy up to? He's mowing the lawn. I wish I had one of those in real life. That's pretty much the only reason to have kids. It's to make lawnmowers. It's quite an expensive invention, but or investment. I'm glad he's doing all right.
Thank you.
Remember that. Oh wow.
Thanks anyway.
Oh, he's so sad.
I'm different.
She's different. So where? I need a 3 Mile island,
It won't be enough.
and I wonder what the delay on this is. I can't just set it up. I have to actually get a remote detonator, or else I'm gonna blow myself up. For now, I'm just gonna have to keep it in the safe and figure out what I want to do with it. Oh, I went back into the Twilight Forest to check out one of the ore hills, and I found some transformation powder and an ore magnet. And I'm curious as to what those are going to be used for. Um, I can make another plate thingy. In fact, I think I'm going to do that right now. Let's make another one of these guys, just because we can. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, compared to what I'm eventually going to set up with this little guy, that one. That thing is going to produce rubber like nobody's business. So what else? Hybrid, solar panel. Oh, advanced circuits. I always forget the advanced circuits. Might as well just keep them on me. What's the other recipe? It's probably an advanced circuit. That tree tap has foiled me in the past. Still lossless. 100%. Alright, here we go. Those go there. This goes here. Let's place that there. Hybrid solar panel power. Alright, we generating. We generate so much power that Mufasa is filling up. The Mufasa is filling up with this thing running. Isn't it glorious? I think, let's play with the EU, the European Union. Oh, that's funny right there. Look at all those free rubies that I'm gonna come over here to my uncrafting table. It's gonna cost me levels, but who cares? That's hilarious. Red sickles. I have to ask if that's a joke. A collective of red sickles. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the EU. The EU reader. The e-reader. I may have given it to Good. Oh, I thought he was making a communist joke. All right, let's check out how this is working out. This guy is coming from my thermal generators. So let's take a look at the end of this. We are getting 550 EU out of that, and that's running constantly. Wow. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right here, this guy is the solar panels upstairs. We are almost getting 500 EU from that. Wow. The nuke isn't running, so we can't measure that. Let's measure you. These two solar panels, or 4 solar panels. Really? That's it? Oh. Day's gone. This probably isn't doing so hot either. No. Oh, that is a night and day difference. Get it? Get it, guys? Get it? Alright, let's measure some output. This is the output from the Mufasa. 512. Wait, that can't be right. There's no way it's that perfectly balanced. Oh, well, let's... Duh. I should be clicking on the Mufasa. We are getting, 331 in and 512 out. So this thing is always going to be taking 512, so that's never going to change. The problem is, it's also, we need that nuke running for this to be gaining anything at night. I think one of the things I really ought to reconsider is having these high-level electric engines on all the time. What's powering you? Oh. This guy. What is the... Oh. I was gonna say. Oh, I wasn't clicking on the right thing. Still not clicking on the right thing. There we go. Huh, maybe that guy isn't powering him. Maybe it's on a cooldown cycle. Yup. It's on a cooldown cycle. The animation still goes, though. Screw it. I'm done. I can't figure this out. That's because I don't have the right tool equipped at this point. Alright, so, I mean, these electrical engines are upgraded, so they're really consuming a lot of EU per tick. I should really have these off. In fact, let's turn them all off. Let's turn them all off. Let's see how much EU it's taking now. 0. Turn this guy back on. 80. So that is a significant chunk of energy we're just wasting on powering engines that don't really need to be on all the time. So I need to find a better solution, and it's probably going to be those autarkic gates. Although I might want OR gates instead of having it powered via these electrical engines. I need to learn how powerful they are though, and whether or not they will, meet the demands of this factory or power plant. But yes, we're gonna figure out what to do with this nuke, and then we'll have the rest of the episode. It's gonna be great. I do want to set it off, just as a warning to everyone else on the server. But the thing is, one of the ingredients, those neutron reflector plates, requires beryllium, which is hard to get. So, yeah, it'll be kind of like the Fat Man and Little Boy. We only have those two to drop, and we'll have to make the most of them.
Get mad.
Ooh, get mad. All right, yeah, I'll be with you guys briefly. Hey guys, welcome back. I have a few updates for you, and we're gonna finish this episode that's spanned the course of like 3 days, well maybe 4 days. Anyhow, we have this thing here. This guy was taking forever. Actually, what's going on here? Here we have this thing was running out of scrap all the time while I was at work, so I decided to put scrap in this chest, have a filter pump it in there, give me cake. I did not put that there. The filter pumps scrap from this chest down into there, although this timer is a bit lax. It does get out of sync every once in a while, which obviously it was one stack and a little bit out of sync. And then when that's finished, it pumps the UU matter into there. I've rearranged this cable setup so that most of the energy goes away from the MFSU and into the matter fabricator. I've also added a series of regular generators in here. This is only for one thing, and that is consuming fuel cans from here, because I need to get a lot of pyrite, or not pyrite, it's saltpeter. There we go. I knew there was a P in there somewhere that was rather prevalent. Saltpeter. You need to centrifuge either soul sand or cracked sand. And since we have plenty of cracked sand, I've just been using that to get plenty of saltpeter, but it's still not enough to get the TNT that we need for the implosion compressor. Now over here is a project I've been working on. My next big thing that I'd like to get is the gravisuit plate, and as you can see I have all the ingredients for it except for 19 iridium plates. And that is a lot of iridium plates. Let's get this over here and come up here, get rid of that, and guys, look how many ultimate solar or whatever the heck solar panel that is. Look how many hybrid solar panels I have. I have 16. 16. I actually have 24, but I only have 16 there, so meh. I'm only going to convert 2 of these right now because I have 4 down here and I have 4 earmarked for another project. So, let's do this. 2 advanced circuits. Dude, you're about to cry because I'm gonna beat you twice. Ooh, I now have 2 ultimate solar panels of justice. which really is hardly any different. Is hardly any different than the other one. It's still generating a very low amount. It's still generating the same amount. I think it might be able to store more, maybe not even that. But I have four of them, or I have two of them now. As for these ultimate, or these advanced solar panels, from now on I'm not going to upgrade those into hybrids because hybrids, um, in terms of solar panels, hybrids consume 8 per ultimate. If that makes any sense. When you go to upgrade the advanced ones into ultimate ones, it's as if you used 8 of these, whereas if you were just using these guys and upgrading it directly into ultimate, you're only going to be using one of these advanced solar panels rather than 8. However, it does require a little bit more iridium and cenarium, or in my case, UU matter. It does require a bit more of that. Um, so another project that we're going to set up in tomorrow's episode, hopefully it'll be released tomorrow, but you know how bad I am at making promises, is a quad quarry setup. Um, Now, I believe that quarries max out at, let me think about this. Quarries max out at 9 or MJ per tick, and these three electrical engines with these circuit boards, these look wrong. That guy's wrong. Darn it. I need to remake this one. Good thing I caught that. With these three electrical engines combined with these three large circuit boards that are correctly made, they will produce 36 MJ per tick, which happens to be 9 times 4, so that should be able to run 4 quarries at max speed. However, Etho seems to think that you can do quarries even faster than that now, and I'm not so sure about that. I do not know. So I'm gonna have to ask you guys to figure this out for us. Is 9 MJ per tick the max, or am I gonna need even more of these electrical engines? Because, I mean, it does match up quite nicely at 36 to 36 here, but I might need to, you know, quadruple this and maybe add more hybrid solar panels to power the darn thing. And these guys, all these ingredients here are for the Gravisuit, except for this guy. Okay, now, one last thing before we finish up today's episode is this thing over here. Da 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 da. This is my first attempt at a massive item storage system. It is currently only missing or two things, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna go two things. Here's how it works. Ender chest, that is red, white, white. Filter, timer that is set to really low intervals, half a second per tick. You put an item in your ender pouch or the appropriate ender chest. Place it there. It just got put in there. Now it goes through the filter. And this guy's going to get cycled along all the way down here, up, all the way down there, up, all the way down there, up, all the way down there, and finally into this blue chest. Blue chest. Over each barrel, it's going to attempt to put an item in there. So for instance, here we have our Zicorium. Here we have our V's, except for the silver V's. I forgot to add that. Redstone, Nicolite, Lupus, all sorts of gems, coal, flint, and our ores are right here. Ferrous. This guy is sort of a placeholder for bauxite. I don't have any of that at the moment. Aluminum, blah blah blah, gunpowder, sulfur, obsidian, marble. This I don't expect to ever be quarried, but I do frequently silk touch these and throw them in my ender pouch, so I have slots for them as well. And I think I want to reserve this final slot for iridium, but I did forget about the gravies shards. I might have to free up a slot for that. Oh well, we shall see, as we often do. So hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. However, like I do have triple obsidian, triple marble, triple coal, and triple flint. So I could free up space, more space if needed. However, I really didn't leave the room here for that. I would have to readjust a whole bunch of things to make it look like it's in some sort of pretty order, but it really isn't. But yeah, that's my item storage system. Oh, if anything makes it through the entirety of it, it lands here. For instance, silver lime. These are basically things I found in dungeons, as you can clearly tell. The lime sapling makes me interested. I kind of want to get into this, but I really don't know how it works. I think it has something to do with the industrial craft crops. I think it's very similar to that. Or maybe it has something to do with bees. It kind of reminds me of both of them. If it has something to do with bees, I'm sure Etho is going to want them or generic bee. So, you two, if you're listening, these things are fair game for you. Go ahead and take them. I don't think I'll ever get around to this, not, at least not in the near future. So, if you want to experiment with trees, with your bees and trees, go ahead and take them. They're fair game for anyone. Got a whole bunch of glowstone. Been stocking deuterium, and I've restarted a creeper shard because somebody took my last one. These guys do not have a lot of endurance. Um, Full slime and blaze shard. I can't even remember what I showed in the last few videos. It's really been that bad. Oh yeah, mining laser. Completely forgot to mention that. I made one of those while waiting for those stupid autarkic gates of injustice, and I didn't even need all of them. Didn't even need all of them. I still have a whole bunch left, which I'm sure I'm going to use eventually. But yeah, that might actually be it for today's episode. Tomorrow we're going to set up the quarries and just do awesome stuff. Maybe, really start to get into thermal expansion. And I've also promised you guys that over the weekend, today happens to be Friday night, right before I go out partying. So, I don't know, there might be a drunk Feed the Beast episode coming. We'll find out. Probably not. It's too dangerous. It's far too dangerous. But yeah, I'm going to set up the quarry and then play around with something else. Thaumcraft, I believe I promised I would play around with. And I'm actually really looking forward to that. I have all that stocked up V's. My voice. Oh god, getting a little sore. Hopefully, alcohol will fix that. Although I doubt it. Oh, and I went back into what's it called? The place. Twilight Forest. Gosh, I might have even said this already. If you guys are hearing this for the second time, I'm sorry. um, got some transformation powder. Want to make some penguins out of that and an ore magnet. Don't know what these things do, but I'm gonna play with them, and it's gonna be fun. And I restocked my titanium. Blah 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 blah. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon.